The minute you get any new toy, it's a good time to play with it, but tonight seems like an especially crappy night to try and shoot video with my GH5. So I'm curious what the GH5s will be like on an evening like tonight. I'm Graham with MRC Multimedia / Minute Rise channel, and I just got a delivery from Kameda Camera. I think it's Kameda? Kameda? I don't know. I purchased a GH5s in a pretty ridiculous kit deal, if I'm honest. It came with a monitor, a flash, LED bulbs, 120 gig SanDisk card, just on and on. Let's start looking at what was in the box. Now, this kit, I don't know how long this will be around because I'm sure that they're losing money on this. I paid $25.19 for the camera, of course, and this is a shotgun mic. It's kind of a no-name brand. It's called Vidpro, but it's worth something, and that's why I bought all of this. I didn't buy all of it because I was like, oh, I'm going to use this. This is high-quality stuff. I bought it because it's worth something to someone. I calculated it, based on my Google searching at maybe $600 worth of extras if you were to actually buy these things individually. So selling them new, unused on eBay or Craigslist, maybe I could recoup $400, and that's $400 off of a $2,500 camera. It's a pretty good deal, and honestly, it's not a lot more than a GH5 at that point. This thing is kind of the gem of the whole deal. This is a 7-inch HD monitor, powerful, lightweight design, one-to-one signal source without scaling, image flip, ultra lightweight, peaking filter, and you can use with our Scorpion line to create the ultimate portable rig. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but it's called the CADDIE 7-inch HD monitor, and this thing alone I have not found online for less than $300. Now, that's, probably not what I would be able to sell it for, and I think I will probably give it a shot and just see what it's like, because I have been looking for a monitor outside of my Atomos, just because I don't like to put the Atomos at risk using it all the time. So, I don't know, maybe this will suit my purpose. Now there's some smaller kind of throwaway things, a cleaning kit, you get that every time you buy a camera, it seems. This thing, a high power auto flash, it seems kind of absurd that they sold this with a 10 megapixel camera that basically no one will be taking photos with, but it's worth something to somebody. This thing, a precision design 150 LED video light kit, which I also thought was a little funny because this camera is supposed to be a low light champion, so providing this camera with an LED kit seems a little funny. So, a Vivitar memory card hard case. For Hertz, I suppose. Vivitar HDMI cable. These are, virtually free now. I did already open the camera, I'll be honest. When I first got it, I was like, pulled it out of the box and everything. So there is no unboxing, but I have it in the final thing they gave me. This was the spare battery. This thing, it's something or other. It's a Precision Design. Precision Design apparently is clearing house. It's a Precision Design rolling backpack, which is not exactly what my dreams are made of. It seems like a relatively nice kind of, lower level bag that I'm sure will be of good use to someone. But if you guys didn't watch the video for all that bullshit, this is the GH5s. It has some red accent marks on it, and of course this goofy little S up here in the corner to try and show you that the designation is different. Now, compared to the GH5, it looks identical to me. There are no physical differences. Card slot's the same, everything's the same. The only thing that I noticed is on this little roller right here, this rocker. Can you hear that? It's loose. The menu scheme on it, there's really no difference. It does come with Vlog L, which is very nice. And yeah, I'll go ahead and actually just record. I'll record my camera setup over here. Autofocus and everything appears to be exactly the same. It is basically, in every way, indistinguishable from a GH5. The only difference is going to be when I try and take it outside and see what this thing can see in low light. So, let's go do this.
Okay, so this is the GH5s's first look at the real world, basically, from my doorstep. It is raining outside, so I'm not really going to go very far here, but I'd like to look up the street and see what this thing can see in more or less total darkness. So I've got a Sigma 30mm f1.4 on here. It's currently at 2.8, 125 shutter speed, 1600 ISO. I'm going to go ahead and crank the aperture up. That's 1.4. And then we're at 60 frames per second as well. So, well, one thing I can notice right off the bat about the GH5s is you can see it shaking in my hands. And that's because this lens doesn't have lens stabilization, and the body doesn't have any in-body stabilization either. So definitely a shaky affair with a lens like this. If it's not on a gimbal, it would be pretty painful. So let's go ahead and run through the ISO range. 1600, 3200, that's already brighter than what my eyes are actually seeing. 6400 is crazy. 12,800 looks like it could be daylight practically. That's nuts. And then 25,600. Take a look around here. 25,600, 12,800, 6,400, 3,200, 1,600. So if that wasn't stupid enough already, this is going to be 30 frames per second here, 1600 ISO, f1.4, and I'm going to start cranking through the range here. This is what you would do, obviously, if you're really trying to get every last bit of light out of this camera and lens. 3,200, 6,400, 12,800. I mean, this is just daylight now. And 25,600. It's like a sunny day. That's what this is. So 25,600, 12,800, 6,400, 3,200, 1,600. So, I mean, does this change the game for the GH5? I would say yeah. Yeah, it definitely does. Obviously, it's going to have a couple of obstacles, you know, stabilizing it with your hands. But I'm very excited to see what this thing can do in the coming days, and I will definitely post up more for you guys to take a look at. Thanks for watching. I'm Graham with MRC Multimedia, and stay tuned.